Guys, check this out. Today we're going to be having a look at the C9C solar-powered wireless security camera sent to us from AOSU to share with you guys here today. So let's get into it. Looking at the box, we're seeing the C9C on the front here. It does say free, no monthly fees, and it's working with Google. Okay, we got everything that was included in the box laid out on the bench, so let's take a look at it. You are getting a sticker here, 24/7 monitoring. We'll take a quick look at the quick start guide. All the contents there, product overview. Actually, this is important. You're going to want to scan that QR code to download the app, which is available on the iOS App Store or the Google Play Store. And the rest of it is just installation instructions and requirements. So we'll hold on to that. Speaking of installation, you are getting a little hardware pack here that has some anchors and screws. There's your mounting bracket right there. And with that, it does come with a sticker template. And it sees we got 3 holes here that we're going to need to pre-drill before installing the bracket here. You just take that little, and you'll see that when we install it, take that little sticker, place it where you want to mount it, pre-drill the holes, and then you'll just use the screws that are included to mount the bracket. And then you're also getting a cable here, Type-C on the one end that will plug into the camera, and then just a standard USB on the other end. You're going to want to use this to charge up the camera before installing it. Make sure it has a full battery. All right, let's pull in the C9C. Let's get that film off. There we go. You can see we've got 4 lights. We got the 2K camera, sensor, dual antennas, which is nice. Integrated solar panel. I like this, that we're not going to have to mount the solar panel separately. That is nice. Here's where you'll slide into your mounting bracket right here. You can see it's got a little groove up top, and it just will slide into place and click into place. We'll show you that momentarily when we install it. Looks like we got our speaker on the back side, and on the underside we've got this little rubber cover here, and that's going to have your micro SD slot. It's going to have your power button and your reset button underneath that cover. So we might as well stick a little micro SD, and I believe this will take up to 128 gig micro SD card. I've got a 32. That's what I'm going to put in here. There we go, clicks in nicely. Let's put that back in. Now, this is going to be a breeze to install, guys. We can see that's where our mounting bracket slides in, and you can see this part of the mounting bracket is just going to slide in like that, and it's going to clip into place, and you're done. And we'll get the app going. We're going to show you how easy this is going to be to connect to the app. So I'll get set up for that. We'll get a screen recording going, and we'll see how easy the C9C is going to be to. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is, like I said, we're going to start that screen recording. Okay, and we're going to actually get the camera, and we're going to scan that QR code. There we go. Which is going to take me to the App Store, and we're going to get the app there. All right, app is downloading. So once that's downloaded, we'll move on and see what's required next. Okay, now the app is downloaded, let's open it up and have a look. We're going to allow it to send us notifications. Now, looks like we're going to have to create an account here, so that'll be my next step. So I'll get this all set up, create an account, and then we'll move on from there, and actually should be able to go into the app and get this camera set up. The account is set up, very easy, just asking for a name, email. They're going to send you an email. You verify that you set up the account, and you're good to go. So we're going to start that screen recording one more time here. And let's go into the app. All right, so I'm going to actually set this up without referring back to the instructions. Usually these types of cameras are very easy, and they walk you through the whole setup. So add device. Would like to use Bluetooth, okay. Please scan the QR code on the device. There it is. QR code that's on the device, ready to scan.
Please scan the QR code on the device or home base with your...
That was easy. Now unplug the waterproof plug, press and hold the power button at the bottom for 5 seconds until the hello startup sound plays and the blue light is on and the device is turned on. All right, so press the power button. You see how easy this is going to be, guys? It's going to walk us right through it. 5 seconds.
Hello.
All right, that's done. I hear hello. Blue light starts shining. Right there. Select Wi-Fi to be connected. So you're just going to connect to the same Wi-Fi that your device you're setting it up on is connected to.
The camera is connecting to your Wi-Fi network. It may take a moment. Please wait for a while.
All right, very easy, guys. Scan that QR.
Setting successfully.
Okay, well, quicker than I thought. And I just have it laying on its back so the camera can move freely. Okay, name the device. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Why don't we just call it... Oh, why don't we just call it side door? I think I'm going to put it near my side door. Done. Okay, so now it's set up. Looks like we need to update the firmware, so let's upgrade that. And we'll let it do its thing. Right, firmware has been updated, installed. Let's hit that play button. And there we go. Camera is connected. I can see top right hand corner we have the date and time. Very nice. Clear image on there. That is very crisp and clear. We've got all our, looks like functions, voice alert, tone. We can talk. We have an alarm button, illumination, which is going to turn on the lights. Tracking, I'm interested in seeing that because none of the other cameras that I've had on the channel actually have tracking.
We're going to test out the human tracking now. I'm going to be stepping into the frame here, and the camera's going to pick up on me and center itself and start following me across the yard. You can also hear the audio is quite clear. It picks up sound quite nicely. There we go, crossing the yard. And when the camera is done and I'm out of frame, it actually resets itself, as you're going to see in the next clip here. It resets itself to the original position it was in before it detected the motion. And here I come back across the yard. It picks me up right there. I'm going to kind of move around a little bit, walk away from it, come towards it, and it's doing a good job. It's a great feature. It's a feature that I don't have on any of my other security cameras that I have set up at the house, and I like this one. I'm going to keep that
the little gear icon, top right hand corner. Camera's on, motion detection enabled. That is neat. Human tracking. We'll turn that on once we get it installed outside. We'll go back in there. Auto alarm disabled. That's probably best. Notification settings. Yeah, we're going to get push notifications. So also got cloud recording. If you wanted to not use a micro SD card and just, you can go into cloud recording and we'll probably see all that is offered right here. There you go. You can set up a plan right there. Video audio settings, 2K mode, smooth mode. We'll just keep it the way it is. Speaker seems a little bit loud maybe. We'll just turn it down a bit. Once we test it and we find that if it's too loud or not loud enough, we'll adjust it here. Battery management. As you can see, my battery is at 100% because I pre-charged it with the included charging cable prior to setting it up here. LED status light, we can keep that on. Share device, I'm going to want to share it with my family, so I'll do that a bit later. And then looks like we can be used with Amazon Alexa and Google Home.
Looks like we have not completed the setup 100% yet, so we're going to click on that and we'll hit continue. Record mode, power saving mode, intelligent detection mode. We're going to actually keep that, I think, at 60 seconds. Local storage. We've got a micro SD card in there, so we will be using local storage, but we also could head down to cloud storage if we chose to. Continue on there. Insert memory card. We've already done that. That's already done. So continue. There's our memory card data there. Total space 29.2 gigs. And we have 29.1 free, and we can format the SD card from right there if we chose to. Mounting location. Going through your setup here to get it all mounted. Detecting signal strength. Looks like we're very strong in the current position where I have it installed. So that's perfect. And install camera. Charge camera. Spoke about this earlier in the video to charge up the camera prior to installing it. And invite family. I've got to do that as well. Not going to do that at the moment, so we'll skip that. And done, guys. So I did not see that we were not complete the setup prior, so I just went in there, saw that now, and we're all good.
All right, we're going to focus on the features along the bottom of the screen now, starting with Voice Alert. And what Voice Alert is you have 3 pre-recorded messages that you can initiate right from your device.
Please put the package at the door. Thank you. Hey, what are you doing here? Please get out of here now.
So those are pretty cool to have. That was handy. Definitely being able to just initiate. Keeps it simple, makes it easy to use. The next feature we're going to check out is tone. So let's initiate that. And what tone is doing is it's disguising our voice. So when we're speaking to whoever's on the other end of the camera there,
they're not able to distinguish who's actually speaking to them because it's disguising your voice. And it's actually quite handy to have, especially if you've got kids or whatever. If you just don't want somebody to know who you are while you're talking to them, you're going to use that tone. And if you use that tone feature,
the next feature is the talk feature, and that's just like an intercom. You would initiate the talk button there, and you're going to have a normal conversation with whoever's on the other end. They'll be able to hear you without your voice being disguised, and you'll be able to hear them as well once you hang up here. So after that, we've got the alarm. Now we're going to test that since we're indoors right now because I don't want to disturb the neighbors, so we'll test that out. And I can hear that in the garage right now. It's pretty loud, so that should definitely deter anybody who shouldn't be where they are if you decided to hit that alarm button. Definitely loud enough. And after that, we've got illumination. Those are the lights. We got 4 lights on that camera. I'm not going to be testing those out yet. We're going to wait till it gets dark. I want to see how bright they are, and I also want to check out the human tracking in the dark as well as the night vision. We'll test that all out when it's dark, and then beside that we have calibration, and all that does is you hit that calibration button and the camera's just going to reset itself to center, and then from there it's going to operate normal as it should.
Look at the panorama feature that this camera has. So we're going to hit that 360 degree button in the center. And as you can see, it start looking around. And it's going to start populating a panoramic image. There we go. And what's nice about this is we're going to be able to touch the image. And the camera is going to automatically move to where we touch. Okay, now it's completed. Say we want to go to the other side. We just touch. And the camera automatically moves there. Want to go back to the driveway. This is such a great feature. And I'm often on my cameras looking around, and this is going to make it so much easier. And you can delete this picture. You can redo this picture. You just hold long press on the picture. You can see we can reset it or delete it. Great feature though. Very happy with it. Go back to the driveway. And there we go. What we're going to look at now, guys, is the icons beneath the live feed. We've got our playback button. Right now, we're set up on ultra high def. We could hit it and switch over to standard def, which is pretty good as well. We have a record button. We hit that. Now we're recording. Everything that we see on the live feed is being recorded. And if we stop that, It's going to store it in our albums because we gave access to all our photos, so it's automatically being stored in our albums. If we hit the icon next to that, that's going to be a screenshot. We're going to take a picture there, and then you can turn your sound on and off. Now, if we go back to the playback button on the far left, you can either switch between your cloud or your local. I don't have a cloud storage set up, so we won't be using that. But you can see right here, guys, there's all my files right there. This would have been this one here. This would have been the motion detection from earlier that we saw a few minutes back. So you can see right there, it's the exact clip you saw. We can save that. We can actually record that. You can see the icons on the left-hand side there. We could take a screenshot of that. So there's a lot of things we can do there, or we can even directly download that as well. So let's get out of there. There we go. And you can see everything. Now this is all showing where I was installing and stuff as well. It was detecting me. But that's everything there. We could positive sequence play, reverse play. You can look at different days. Obviously I don't have anything else, but we can go to different days. And we can also select them all, delete them. We got full control of all of our footage right from the app here.
All right, guys, well, we're almost ready to wrap this one up. It is dark enough where I was able to get outside and test out the night vision, and it worked great. It has built-in IR lights, which still, the image was nice and clear. And when I flipped on those floodlights, man, those 4 built-in LEDs, they lit up the whole area. And also, guys, as you notice, the tracking, the human tracking, is working perfectly, better than I expected, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure if it was going to work when it was dark out, and it worked great. No issues at all. So, what can I say? Very impressed with the C9C here. Well, guys, there you have it. That's the AOSU C9C solar-powered wireless security camera. And this thing, guys, I'm impressed. It's awesome. Not only was it easy to set up, the app was great, step-by-step instructions the whole way. The install was just as easy. 3 screws in the bracket, snap the camera in place, you're done. That's awesome considering it has that integrated solar panel. You don't have to worry about mounting that solar panel separately. It's an all-in-one package here, guys, and I love it. It's absolutely amazing. Now, one thing that just blew my mind was that human tracking. At first, I thought that was going to be a gimmick, to be honest with you, and it wasn't. Not only did it work during the day, it worked at night as well, as you saw, and it worked good. I don't have another camera that has that. I've got a few of these solar-powered security cameras, and this is the only one that has that feature, and it works great, guys. Other than that, guys, we're going to leave it at that. You want to get some more info on the C9C or even grab one for yourself, I've got links down below in the description. Check it out there, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya!